Hello viewers, what you're about to hear is not a side note, not a whisper, it's a blow to the system moment. Gospel star Andria Johnson has just spoken, and the target is none other than Creflo Dollar. She says, "I couldn't stay quiet anymore," and that one sentence flips everything. A woman of faith, a voice for the hurting, stepping into the spotlight and declaring, "This has to end." Now, and here's the shocker, Creflo Dollar's ministry has long been surrounded by whispers, prosperity message questions, lavish lifestyle critiques, internal tensions, but no one in her position has walked up to the mic and called it out, until now. This isn't just a story about disagreement, it's a confrontation, a reckoning, and you're going to hear what she says, why it matters, and what changes are already rippling behind the scenes. Stay with me, because once you hear what she says, you'll understand how big this really is. Coming up, the moment that triggered her decision, the exact words she used, what Creflo Dollar's camp is saying, and doesn't want you to hear, and what this means for the gospel world. Let's get into it. Andria Johnson has never been one to stay quiet for long. From winning Sunday Best Season 3, to topping the gospel charts, she's known for powerful voice and bold presence. But behind that success? A growing disquiet. She saw, heard, experienced things from the inside of ministry that didn't add up, and she reached a point where silence was no longer an option. She said she looked around and realized, the gospel she believes in is being twisted, or at least challenged. The name Creflo Dollar carries weight, founder of World Changers Church International, big platform preacher, often criticized for living big while preaching giving big. At some point Andria says, "I couldn't stay quiet anymore." That phrase wasn't tossed out lightly, it was born out of watching things she believed were hurting people, distorting truth. She decided to speak. What was it? A sermon? A financial request? A promise unfulfilled? While the full details remain behind walls, she's opened the door. Her words are public now. And that means the story is public now. Andria's message was blunt. She didn't couch it in vague terms. She said, people are hurting. People trusted. People believed. And when that trust is broken, when the message shifts from serving to self-serving, there's a problem. She called out what she saw as inconsistencies, the push for more donations while less transparency emerged, the contrast between preached humility and visible opulence. The tension she exposed is something the church world, especially those watching Creflo Dollar's ministry, can't ignore. And here's something important, this isn't just about one leader, one church. It's about how ministry power works, how money flows, and how when the lines blur, the very souls of the people served are at risk. Now, what happens when a respected gospel artist steps out and names a well-known pastor in this way? The ripple effect is immediate. Allies take sides. Questions sprout, did she have the full picture? Is she being fair? Are they covering something up? Creflo Dollar's ministry has faced past criticism, financial transparency issues, lifestyle concerns, high visible assets. But now someone who knows church culture intimately is saying, this matters. I cared too long. I stayed too long. For her, this is personal. But for the church at large, it's universal. It amplifies a fear many feel, that when leaders gain fame, power, money, sometimes the message changes. And when that happens, people get hurt. What Andria is doing is more than a statement, it's what feels like a warning. She is saying, watch this. You're affected. And when we pay attention, maybe the change starts. Here's where it gets interesting, by speaking out, Andria doesn't just expose, she transforms. She shifts from observer to advocate. From silent to vocal. From fearing reprisal to forging a new way. Think for a second, if you believed in something deeply and found out the system you trusted was faulty, would you stay? Or would you say something? That's where she is, and this matter is moving. The story is changing. The questions are being asked. The leaders are being watched. The donors are asking. The congregants are thinking, is this still about God or is it about someone's image? Her bold move means we all get to ask, what do we believe? Who do we trust? And is the gospel being faithfully represented, or being packaged for profit? So here's the final piece. Andria Johnson has broken her silence on Creflo Dollar. That alone doesn't change everything, but it opens a door. A door many didn't even know needed opening. You've heard the claim. You've seen the stakes. Now it's your turn. Ask yourself, what do I believe about ministry? What standards do I hold? When someone I trust speaks out, do I listen? Or do I close the door? Here's what I want you to do, don't just passively watch. Take this moment and start something. Choose one church or leader you believe in, ask one clear question about how things are done, finances, transparency, accountability. Then share what you discover with someone else. Because if we all do a little, the whole system shifts. Silence is what allowed this to grow. Her voice is what's making it stop. And when you add your voice, this becomes bigger than one person. Stay aware. Stay engaged. Because this isn't just one story, it might just change what faith means for you.